Hey, I'm Paul Pomazol. I'm 59 years old. I've known for a few years that I was exhibiting some tremor symptoms, and about a year and a half ago I decided to go get it checked out, and it was determined that I had Parkinson's disease. At the time it was just, it was kind of sometimes socially awkward. The tremors were embarrassing. I thought more so to my family than to me. It made my kids feel bad, to see me like that. I was told that there are medications that you can take to alleviate some of the symptoms of Parkinson's, particularly the tremors. At the time when I went, initially I decided I didn't want to even go on medications. I'm not one of those guys that likes taking medications if I don't have to. With Parkinson's, it's really unknown what symptoms you're going to get through your lifetime, or if you are going to get certain symptoms. You may not experience them, and the timing nobody can predict. So it's kind of like a time bomb. I don't know what tomorrow holds for me, but I want to make sure that I'm prepared for it. And about the only thing I can do right now is keep myself physically fit. I was able to wait 2 years when I was seeing symptoms before I even thought about that I needed to go to a doctor about it. If I wasn't here working out, regularly, I'm sure I would have been, not deteriorating, but I would have certainly noticed that my symptoms would have been more severe, and I wouldn't have been managing them through my fitness. But I was way ahead of the game, like I said, because I was doing this regularly. I can control the symptoms through strength training, some aerobic exercise, and flexibility training, all things that have been, my doctor has told me are instrumental in maintaining a healthy lifestyle for myself, so that the symptoms that I have won't affect me so severely. Throughout my lifetime, I've always been kind of an amateur athlete, but never great at any one thing. Weightlifting is something that never appealed to me because that was for the big guys. I worked out to stay healthy, but never developed any great increases in muscle strength or anything until I started working out with Alex. He sold me on the nano-weight system with the small increases, and it made sense to me. I was able to start out at my own, at a weight that suited me, and increase at my own pace. The one thing I like about the system is that every day you're challenging yourself, and you're meeting a new goal. Every day I'm competing against myself, and every day with my increases, I set a new personal best for myself on each and every exercise. About 11 years ago, I think we had our first forearm competition that I was a part of. It was a big advantage to me, of course, having worked out on this machine and kind of knowing where I was at and what my capabilities were with it. But in the first competition, I tied for first place in the lightweight division, and lost in the lift-off, where we did maximum number of reps. So I learned from that I didn't want to lose again. I'm kind of competitive with myself, and I never wanted to lose again, so I've continued working on my forearms. The next 4 competitions that we've had, I've won every one of those competitions. One of the kind of neat parts about that is that, like I said, I'm not a big, physically imposing looking guy, skinny arms, and I'm a little older than a lot of the competitors, and so they don't look at me as if I'm much of a competition. So it's kind of fun to go out there and best those guys, and kind of get a little respect that I might not have had going into the competition. So it's always been fun for me to compete in those things. You take a guy like me, if there's a person that looks any more or any less like a bodybuilder than me, bring them on. But I don't claim to be the strongest guy out here or anything, but the competition shows that that I've been through, that I can compete with the strong guys, with the young guys, and there's no reason to think that I won't be able to continue competing. And I tend to keep going. There's no reason for me to think that that's as good as it's going to get. I can do better, and I think I'll continue to do well in the competitions. So I will stay as healthy as I can for as long as I can, and one of the things I'm going to do to keep myself healthy is continue working out like this, continue my strength training, knowing what ultimately can happen to you. And people with Parkinson's end up in the nursing home with somebody else rolling them over in bed. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be a burden on my family if I can avoid it. And I want to live my life as full as I possibly can in my retirement and enjoy it with my family. I will die with Parkinson's. I won't die from Parkinson's though.